Hi, I'm Matthew Morrison. In last week's video, we explored pillar number 1 of what I call the 3 pillars of financial freedom. In this week's video, we'll unpack pillar number 2, the grow pillar. We'll cover the 3 key steps that I think most people need to have in place in order to build longer term wealth. Pillar number 1 is like an architect drawing up plans for a house. It's about creating a vision of what you want that house to look like, evaluating and deciding what position to build on, and then developing those plans in detail. Pillar number 2 is about turning those plans into reality by building one brick at a time until your financial house is built. Without pillar number 2, it's like our mountaineer client attempting to conquer Everest, but not actually setting out on the journey. There's not much point doing all the training, buying the best equipment, studying the terrain, and not actually commencing the quest. The 3 steps of pillar number 2 are build your investments, amplify your income, and master your debt. Building your investments is all about creating and building the required amount of assets in order for you to achieve financial freedom. It's also about building multiple streams of income across various assets such as property, shares, cash, or other asset classes. I'm a massive believer that the superannuation rules will keep on changing, and I personally believe that anyone 45 years of age or under should really be mentally preparing to not be able to access superannuation until you're 70 years old. For these reasons and a few others, I think it's never been more important than right now to be building wealth outside of super as well as inside of superannuation. Step 2 of the grow pillar is absolutely crucial if you're wanting to create financial freedom. And of course, step 2 is amplify your income. I say 23 times a day, it all comes back to cash flow. Cash flow is like oxygen. When you have it, you don't think about it. But when you don't have it, you think about it all the time, and without it, virtually nothing else is possible. Now, if you're like 90% of people who are either in a break-even or negative cash flow position, then finding a way to create a surplus cash flow is an absolute key to you building wealth for the future. There are only 2 ways to create a surplus cash flow: either increase your income or decrease expenses. Now, of course, in this day and age, there are only so many ways that all of us can actually decrease our expenses. So if you're looking to build wealth for the future, then I really encourage you to focus on amplifying your income. Amplifying your income is all about making yourself more valuable and regularly investing both time and money to grow your greatest asset. And your greatest asset is your earning capacity. Importantly, as you increase your earning capacity, create a wedge. Create a wedge between what you earn and what you spend, and then use that wedge to really fuel your future financial freedom. It's about rockstarring your income, but not your lifestyle. Step 3 of the grow pillar is master your debt. Part of this step is knowing the true difference between good debt and bad debt. It's about actively working to avoid and reduce the bad debt while potentially using good debt to fuel your wealth creation plans. Many people may disagree, but my personal definition of good debt and bad debt is that good debt helps you build longer term wealth, provided it's affordable, whereas bad debt really erodes your ability to build wealth. It's not whether or not it's tax deductible, it's whether or not that debt was used to buy good quality assets that are going to grow strongly over time and really be the foundation of your wealth creation journey. Also, with a changing lending landscape, it's important for you to regularly review your home loan or investment property loans to really make sure the debt structure remains appropriate and the interest rates are competitive. In a perfect world, I also think that most people should focus on reducing debt in tandem with wealth creation, rather than focus on one at the exclusion of the other. It's about finding a way to do both, and importantly, amplifying your income to create enough cash flow to allow that to happen. In the next video, we'll take a deep dive into pillar number 3, protect. We'll cover the 3 main ways that you can protect yourself and your family as you build towards longer term financial freedom. Thanks for watching. If you got some value from this video, feel free to like and share with others. Have a great week, and I'll see you on the next video.